and good morning, people. Welcome back to Suikoden 4. Last time we defeated pirates, but then the commander sort of got taken by the rune that was on him, and we sort of got framed for that, and we have now received our punishment. The rune of punishment, to be exact. Yeah, the main character now owns the rune after it was transferred from Glenn to him. We are also exiled onto a ship in the middle of the ocean with very, very little. You might remember I showed the rune of punishment at the end of the last part while we were in sort of a strange area and I had to move forward. It had nothing on it then. However, now we have eternal ordeal. 300 HP damage to one enemy, 30 HP damage to yourself. Do not take this skill lightly in the slightest. I have 113 HP, 30 hit points in damage to myself is quite a lot. So you do not want to be using this just for funds. It's also the reason why I placed the water rune on him. So he does have an option, if he gets low, that he can heal himself if necessary. However, they do take up the same type of MP. So it's not an idea. It's not a complete fix. We have Chipu, who is decided to stow away with us for some strange reason. Who is level 6. Be very careful of this person at this moment in time. He is at level 6. He is quite weak. The other characters are level 11. So he's got a bit of a deficit to make up on. However, his stats are pretty decent. He has a lot of skill and luck, so he likes to critical quite a lot compared to many other characters in this game. He's also got amazing speed. He will very regularly go first. But then again, he's a cat, so his evasion is very high as well. Strangely enough, he has a better magic score than strength score, but I believe he's much better off as a physical attacker because he doesn't get that much in the way of MP. So yeah, he has a Gouda, which is weapon level 3, which is excellent. It's actually rather necessary that people have level 3 weapons at this point, because we're not going to see land for quite a while. And he also has a few items and a rune slot on his right hand. Not that I can equip anything on it. Unfortunately, I don't have any better equipment for him, so I can't really do too much right now. Let's go with my normal formation slots. And I believe that's pretty much it. So all we can really do now is depart and sort of row around. This is the map basically. There is nothing different at all. It just keeps going forever and ever like this. So let's just go in that direction, I think. Doesn't matter if you go full speed, slow speed, just go forward a couple of inches. We're not getting anywhere. And this is pretty much what we're fighting at outside of the in the sea at the moment. The fly lizard, which which is, to be honest, at this point, pathetically easy. And this is basically to give Chipu some levels. That's pretty much all this fight, these couple of fights are for. So let's just get into another fight. Again, you can go as fast as you want, as slow as you want. Doesn't matter in the long run. Two fighters of two, that's not too bad. The best amount that you can get is two sets of 3 fly lizards, I do believe. So 2 of 2 isn't too bad. I've seen much worse. I've had single enemies before, so yeah. But Chipu's up to level 9, excellent.
I can see a light over there!
A ship? Maybe?
I certainly hope that they are not pirates.
Oh yeah, didn't think about that.
A small suspicious vessel has been spotted on the port side.
Hmm? A small vessel. Could it be an enemy scout?
Actually, it doesn't appear to be a scout. It seems to be adrift. Shall we go ahead and secure it?
Let's watch it for a while, but make sure everyone's prepared. We may need to defend ourselves.
Yes, sir.
This is surprisingly well armed for just a merchant ship.
I was merely being prudent. I have been assertive since the day I was born. If that offended you, Captain, please forgive me.
They seem to be approaching us. Listen to me, Colton. Keep acting like a merchant for a little while longer. If we end up engaging in combat, I will take command.
Yes, sir. I understand.
So they're acting as a merchant? But really, a ship is a ship, especially if it lets us get somewhere. And ow.
What is it? What, may I ask, are you doing out here in the middle of the ocean at this hour?
Well, that's a bit of a long story.
Where's this ship headed? Is there a harbor nearby? Could you share some of your food with us? Oh, but before we get to that, can we get a chart? My stomach's grumbling. Some cheese would be nice.
Yeah, those two.
Quiet, quiet! You're giving me a headache. One at a time. I'll hear you out later. You all need to calm down. Perhaps now's a good time to get some rest.
Yeah, we've been rowing and doing stuff, and yeah, let's have a look around this merchant ship. Who is currently going for another one? But who is this person?
They're here early. I'm sure that you're all tired. Go ahead and get some rest.
Okay, I guess they are just merchants and catching up with another merchant ship in the ocean. Yeah, probably doing some trade while they're out there, while they're out here. Now, you might remember earlier there was a missable map which I mentioned on during the night in Waterworld. There is one here as well. Remember to pick this up. Just go to this sort of table to the what looks like a map on top of it, and just pick this up. If you don't, and you wake up in the morning and leave this room, you cannot get it again. You literally will never get this map if you do not pick it up now or in a couple of moments once we have woken up. There's a save point here if you need to save. You could pick it up now if you wanted to, but this is the last opportunity. You might notice Colton is gone. Yeah.
What happened? You arrived ahead of schedule.
Sir, there was a disturbance at a nearby island and we came to report it.
Where? Is it in enemy territory?
Yes, sir. A group of pirates apparently attacked the knights at the village of Waterworld in Gaian.
You there! Come out!
Well done, Paula.
I see. So you're all knights of Gaian. How interesting. Then I would assume that you're all prepared to face your fate.
We are ex-Knights of Gaian.
That's true.
We can never go back.
That may not be completely true.
I'm no knight.
Well, that one is true as well.
I have heard enough. I'll make sure that your clamoring stops. By your leave, Captain.
I suppose it can't be helped.
So we are fighting these two. One thing you need to know about this fight. We know Colton. We still don't know this person here. And his stance looks like he's confident. Let's go for the person we do know. That was I'm not to win this fight, am I? No, I don't think I am. Yeah, most assuredly not. Yeah, you can't win that fight. Colton himself you wouldn't be able to defeat, let alone the person next to him.
Sink or swim! Let's get out of here!
Luckily, that isn't a game over.
You're not getting away!
It doesn't matter. Let them go. Besides, we shouldn't waste our time with these amateurs.
But, Sir Troy...
Ultimately, they're just weaklings who cannot show their faces in their homeland. Forget about them. The sea will decide their fate.
Understood. The captain certainly is spineless.
Troy. That's a name we've heard before, isn't it? And luckily we're up and full health. Yeah, you're not meant to win the fight against Troy and Colton. That is just to say, you need to get off this ship as quickly as possible. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do something here on this fight, on this ship. These Kuluk soldiers we can defeat. And I'm going to. They have earth magic. That what they did there was the protection spell. But doesn't really stop defeating them. They are a very good source of experience at this moment in time. As you can obviously see. What you really need to do here is don't take another step forward, turn around. You will see that there are 2 Kuluk soldiers behind you. You can fight them as much as you want, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and get my characters up to around about level 15, because it will make the next fight much easier. All you need to do is go up to them and press the X button. That's it. And you'll fight them again. So I will meet you back when I am level 15. Shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. And there we go. At level 14, 2 Kuluk soldiers give you 200 experience. So at level 15 it's likely to be 100. So you could get up to level 16 easily enough. 15 is good enough for me though. I don't think I'm going to need much more than that. But now is time to get off this ship. We do need to, however, have one more fight. That's why I said don't take one more step forward. You go a little bit forward, you get into this fight, and I believe it will take us off the ship. It's best to just turn around on the spot and then just go to the Kuluk soldiers behind you. So, one more set of Kuluk soldiers. These are easy enough. One thing I will say is, do not use your magic. Not yet. It is actually very important that you do not use your magic yet. 2 criticals in a row. Nice.
The ship is still here. Let us hurry.
Yeah, it boots you off the Kuluk vessel. And there's Troy. Anyone else get the feeling we're going to see him again?
You'll all die at sea anyway. You've got nowhere to go. Had you been able to return to Gaian, you would have been killed by us.
So Gaian was their target.
They're not coming after us. We're safe.
No.
That was Troy.
We're not really safe either. We're still on this boat. Yeah, Chibu doesn't really like being out on sea. And yeah, still no bargain items. So yeah, we're back to rowing. So let's go in that direction, I guess. Again, on this map, it does not really matter. We are going absolutely nowhere. Three of these is not really a challenge at all. Now, my characters could deal with them at 4 levels below. Now they're 5 levels ahead. And there's a win. Problem is, it didn't come alone this time. Say hello to probably the first true boss of the game. We've had the damp hairball, which wasn't really much of a fight. We've had the pirate Brando, who, although was a major character as a pirate boss, wasn't really a big fight except for the one-on-one afterwards. This is a true fight in our normal setting, and now is the time to pull out all your magic. This thing is not easy. He, depending on what he does, can kill your characters in just a few turns. The Water Dragon. So, Eternal Ordeal. I believe he has quite a bit of HP as well. Yeah. Let's bust out Dancing Flames as well, so we get to see that. Save your magic, and you don't have any magic, so that will do fine. And Eternal Ordeal. Yeah, 259 to the enemy, to 25 to me. I believe you always take 10% of the damage. Doesn't matter how much you can negate or how much is there, you will always take 10% of the damage that you inflict. And he hit Chipu for 50, which isn't too bad. That he didn't do his major attack there. Dancing flaming arrows. Magic in this fight makes it so much easier. I believe he has around about 1000 HP, something like that. So 76 isn't much, but it's more than what she'd do with her sword, and well, 261 is pretty much amazing. That one sleeps. That attack sleeps. If you yeah, because he attacks mostly with magic, I believe that will never really come off either. Let's do kindness drops on. No, let's just finish this fight. Do I want to wait until he does his big attack? Actually, let's do that. No, he's just going to do that move. He has a big attack where he charges up and hits every single character for a big amount of damage. Yeah, it's not very nice, but I was kind of hoping he'd show it. Get the feeling he's just going to do this though, until the end of the fight now. Which it looks like he is. So, let's just see if I can finish this off. Yeah, just going to do that attack now. I believe he does that attack after he gets down to below half his health. And only that. I believe He has 2 attacks when he's below half, and just this 1 attack when he's 2 attacks when he's above half health, and just this attack when he's below half health. And there we go. There's his defeated. So we win. I believe his big attack hits for about 75 to 80 damage if he gets it off on every single character, and with my HP totals you can see why that would be a bit dangerous right at this moment in time. But everyone leveled, we get our HP back, not our MP, but that is okay. Because, well, it doesn't matter. Health is the main point at this moment in time because of that. Well, at least we got somewhere. A beach. However, this beach isn't decoration. This is probably the slowest part of the game. We have sort of been wrecked. And everyone but the main character is out cold. So next time, let's wake them up and have a look around. Maybe there's civilization here? Yeah, good luck finding any. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.